Hey there, welcome to my channel. Just close your eyes and listen. Forgotten Indian king, Lachit Borphukan and the Ahom resistance, the unyielding shield of Assam. In the annals of Indian history, many rulers and generals have defended the land against external aggression. Among the most glorious and yet often overlooked stands the Ahom general Lachit Borphukan, who in 1671 led one of the most decisive victories against the Mughal Empire in the Battle of Saraighat. This battle not only protected Assam's sovereignty, but also displayed the brilliance of indigenous naval strategy and the indomitable spirit of the Assamese people. While Lachit Borphukan was not a king, he served under the Ahom monarch Chakradwaj Singha and later Udayaditya Singha, wielding powers that made him one of the most powerful figures in the Brahmaputra Valley. His story is, deeply tied to the legacy of the Ahom dynasty, which ruled Assam for over 6 centuries, from 1228 to 1826. The Ahoms were a Thai people who migrated from present-day Yunnan in China and established their kingdom in Assam in 1228 under Sukafa. Over centuries, they expanded their control over the Brahmaputra Valley, integrating with local tribes and building a stable agrarian-based polity. The Ahoms had a unique administrative system known as the Paik system, which was a form of militia and labor division, where able-bodied men were part-time soldiers and part-time farmers. This system, honestly, created a vast pool of trained fighters who could be mobilized quickly in times of war. By the middle of the 17th century, the Mughal Empire under Aurangzeb, was really seeking to expand its rule across all of India. Bengal had already fallen, and Assam, became the next target. The region's control was honestly essential for both trade and military routes. Before the Battle of Saraighat, the Mughals had actually tried to conquer Assam several times. In 1662, Mir Jumla, a Mughal general, invaded and occupied parts of western Assam, including the Ahom capital, Gargaon. However, due to, heavy monsoons, diseases, and persistent guerrilla resistance, the Mughals eventually retreated. This whole episode left a deep scar in the Assamese psyche, and the Ahoms, they swore revenge. Chakradwaj Singha, who was the Ahom king from 1663 to 1670, was absolutely determined to reclaim lost territory and expel the Mughals. He undertook some important military reforms and appointed Lachit Borphukan as the commander-in-chief or Borphukan of the Ahom forces. Lachit was the son of Momay Tamuli Borbarua, a high-ranking noble and military leader. Trained in military strategy, diplomacy, and administration, Lachit was known for his discipline, patriotism, and tactical brilliance. Lachit began preparing for a large-scale confrontation. He built strong fortifications at key river points and deployed spies to gather information about Mughal movements. He also used the natural geography of Assam, its rivers, forests, and hills, to develop a layered defense. Saraighat, located near present-day Guwahati, was chosen as the battleground because of its narrow water channels and hilly terrain, which nullified the Mughal advantage in large-scale land warfare. In 1671, the Mughal forces under Ram Singh I of Amber launched an invasion with an estimated force of 30,000 soldiers, including cavalry and a large fleet. Lachit had a significantly smaller force, maybe around 10 to 15,000, but he had the support of the local population and the terrain. Lachit employed guerrilla tactics to harass Mughal supply lines and conduct hit-and-run attacks. These actions weakened the morale and stamina of the invaders. The final confrontation came on the Brahmaputra River. Lachit, despite being seriously ill, took command and led a stunning naval assault with small maneuverable boats against the larger Mughal vessels. His famous declaration, "My country comes first, even before my life," became a symbol of Assamese nationalism. The Mughals were decisively defeated, and Ram Singh retreated. The Ahoms reclaimed all occupied territory, and Assam remained independent for another 150 years. Shortly after the battle, Lachit succumbed to his illness in 1672. His funeral was conducted with royal honors. Lachit is celebrated annually in Assam on Lachit Divas, which falls on November 24th. His leadership is studied in Indian military academies as an example of strategic brilliance. A gold medal in his name is awarded at the National Defense Academy to the best cadet. The Ahoms continued to resist Mughal and later Burmese invasions until the British annexation in 1826 via the Treaty of Yandabo. So, Lachit Borphukan has really become a cultural icon in Assam, symbolizing courage, patriotism, and resistance against oppression. His life is actually immortalized in songs, poems, books, and even in modern films. But despite his significance, Lachit Borphukan and the Ahoms are, still underrepresented in national history textbooks, which honestly tend to focus more on central and northern India. Efforts are ongoing to revive interest in northeastern heroes like him. The story of Lachit Borphukan and the Battle of Saraighat, I think, stands as a testament to the power of local leadership, strategic brilliance, and popular resistance. It reminds us that patriotism does not always wear a crown. It can wear the armor of a general who just refuses to surrender. In defending Assam from one of the most powerful empires of the time, Lachit Borphukan ensured that his people remained free, and his name, though once nearly forgotten, now echoes as one of India's greatest military leaders. Thank you for listening. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.